Well, it's Wellness Wednesday, and we're going to learn more about our heart health and then specifically heart failure in a clinic. Joining us today to my immediate left, she is Kayla She is nurse practitioner at Mercy Health St. Rita's. And then we have Christine Hawks. She's an RN and congestive heart failure clinic supervisor. So thanks for joining us today, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so how do we know if someone needs to go to this heart failure clinic?
Well, and heart failure is a growing number. There's over 6 million in the U.S. right now, and that number is just growing as our aging population grows, as diabetes and obesity grows. So it's a broad term. There's lots of people with it. We definitely like to see people who need to optimize medication, who want to improve their quality of life, who have that diagnosis of heart failure, and hopefully we can help them out there.
Well, when I think of heart failure, I think like it's not working at all, but apparently that's not true, or it's
that's why
struggling.
It's kind of broad.
Yeah, you said it was broad.
It is. There's different types of heart failure. You know, you can have that, my heart's not pumping at all because you've had a major heart attack, or it could be, you know, from obesity. This is the diastolic kind where it's struggling to pump, you know, to your entire body, and it's stiff.
Okay.
So there's different kinds. So
I guess so. So how do we know if we have the symptoms? What are there symptoms? I mean, how can you help us out knowing?
There are, and those are kind of broad too. But those key ones would be shortness of breath, swelling, rapid weight gain, can't breathe when you're laying down flat at night. Those are your key ones, but everybody's different. So that would be a starting point.
Mm-hmm. So I know they say it's different for heart attacks for men and women. So is everything different too between men and women, or?
Yes and no. I mean, you kind of see a little bit, but when we get them in there, I'm always like, okay, this is your presenting symptom that brought you here. This is probably what's going to come back if you're getting another exacerbation. So watch for it.
All right. So how do we get to the heart clinic? I mean, do you have to make an appointment? Can you just walk in?
So we ask for a referral from either, if you have a cardiologist established already, just have them send a referral over, or a PCP that's been seeing you that you trust and has said, I think that you have some heart failure, just send that referral over and we can schedule an appointment.
Okay, all right. So do you work with like medications, with exercise? I mean, when you get to the clinic, what can someone expect when they're getting there?
So most generally, a new patient appointment, it's going to be a lot of education at the first appointment. What is heart failure? How does that pertain to me, my symptoms? What do I look for? As well as treatment with medications, lifestyle adjustments, and things like that.
Okay, all right. So it sounds like, you know, you hear heart failure and you probably panic a little bit, but
absolutely,
you guys are here with the clinic and stuff to get through and to help out along the way?
Absolutely. You know, think of it, diabetes is a known term. It's a long-term chronic thing. That's what heart failure is. So, you know, a lot of people Google it and come in and they're like, am I going to die in 5 years?
Exactly.
Let's look at this. Let's make some changes and we'll get you, improve that quality of life.
All right. So you guys have the Heart and Vascular Institute there to help us out, and the clinic is part of that. So thank you very much for joining. Heart failure. Learned a lot today.
Thank you.
This Wellness Wednesday. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. First Edition continues in a moment.